Hello everyone and welcome back to Replay Works and welcome to another Mole Suit Arena session and also a welcome back to another red-white session. So we did a little bit of reflecting on that oddly specific hyper, well, air quotes hyper or more aggro-centric build, and I wanted to build a version of the deck that used the Kshatriya, Merida, and Gates, like those three cards together. So this is what I came up with in terms of what's different. Mainly we took out the Kira package and the Ale Strikes from the regular Justice Blockers build. We don't have Sananju or Neo Zeon like that, so the highest card in the deck is now Justice Gundam. So because we took out Ale Strike, we are able to max out Silver Bullet. And because we are also taking out the other smaller blockers, we have the maxed out of Kshatriyas, the vanilla, which allows us to kind of work together with Gates in case there's the situation where it's a dead card. Because this card's really only good against the aggro matchups that are going to swarm the field. And the benefit here is that he is the Cyber New type trait. So that will work with the Kshatriya link, and then if I need to, the Kshatriya pair. So in that sense, it's not the worst to be able to do that as a backup, but also I can treat Gates as like a 1/1 buff onto Aegis or Silver Bullet if needed, just to get an extra stat line. So I think that's fine. So that's why it's at 3. I didn't want to play 4. I felt like 4 might have been too much, knowing myself. So what I ended up doing for the command slots is, aside from the 4 overflowings, they're all going to be like 3s, and then Grace Meters at 2. So battle base is at 3, close combat's at 3. The reason close combat is at 3 is for a really dumb reason. It's because my IRL deck, I can't find the 4th close combat, and I don't want to spend more than like 10 minutes looking for it. So I'm just gonna, instead of playing 2 battle bases, I'm playing 3 battle bases. Yeah, it's a bit of a stupid reason, but fuck it, I'm just gonna go with it. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the games. So in this case, this deck, it still has a little bit of the early blocker package, but really it's just gonna be left for it. We're not gonna try to put down too many blockers early on, since a lot of the white decks are playing Graceful Demeanor, so they can bounce it back. It can be rested with Amuro, so I would rather focus on trying to get a little bit more aggressive with the red stuff, right? So the Kshatriya is going to help out in that sense. This hand's not terrible, but yeah, I'll keep this one. We open with Inspector in the opening hand, so I think that's okay to keep, just in case stuff happens. We have close combat here as well in the left red, so depending on what happens on their turn 2, we can kind of have a little bit of backup plan, with the goal being to hopefully get a Merida. Okay, yeah, so we're playing as Rush, so let's see what happens, right? It's still early, so I can drop the Lifrit and not feel too bad about it. That could at least buy me a turn. Okay, good. Vesalius is going to come up. Okay, yeah, so we'll play the Lifrit. We'll pass from there. We're going to need to try to stall out a little bit just to see if we can get another. If we can get Merida, then we're in a good spot for turn 5. But it's looking like this Gates might be really good if I can just get a second copy. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna get Amuro next turn. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. If I'm just gonna get Amuro, I might as well just swing with this thing. Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be their turn 4. We're gonna be able to clear their board pretty well, so that's a 2 for 3 trade, so it's okay. The Gates are, this is the moment where they're useful, right? And this is why they're in the deck. Yeah, I mean, they can go ahead and Amuro me at this point. And then from there, depending on what our top deck is, we're going to need to figure out if we can get a pilot, because as much as I like the Kshatriya Merida, it doesn't. Oh, Kusanagi. Okay, and more vanillas. Okay, all right, that's fine. Okay, more 2 vanillas isn't that bad to deal with. We can use the close combat. So, 3 uses up. Okay, let's just draw cards. Play a little bit safe. Okay, another Gates, so not bad. We don't need the Aegis. This matchup is not meant for that card. We have the Gates in hand. Oh, it's rather weighted. Okay, all right. Let's pass. What I'm gonna do is, because we have Battle of Aces, that can be the counter to Amuro if that comes up. If Ale Strike, Ale Strike. Okay, Ale Strike's coming up with a Suleta Bear. Attack, and these cannot break the Vesalius. Okay. Suleta makes it 6, so it's pretty damn strong. Okay. So let's see. That means I'm playing Suleta, Amuro, and Kira? What is this Suleta top end? That's fine. All this damage can go through. So we'll probably just close combat the. Yeah, we'll close combat the Ale Strike just to put some damage on it. So that's not too bad. No, we'll wait off. Yeah, that 6 HP matters. It's just like any other time I would put the Athrun on the Ale Strike. Okay, we need to stall out a little bit of time. So we'll put down Silver Bullet and a Lifrit. So we need to. I don't want to use the Gates just yet until I can do a link turn with Merida. Might be a little bit greedy, but that's the cleanest way to get rid of his 2/2s without having to do anything else. But if they swing, I'm gonna block. I'll take the guarantees when I can. It's just that the Silver Bullet can. Okay, Silver Bullet swinging here. Have they shown? No, they haven't played anything else. All right. Okay. All right. If it's overflowing, it's overflowing. We'll take the blocks where we can. It's still a 2 for 2 for trade, so I'm okay with this. Suleta on that. Reactivate. Okay. This will still do enough damage. Yeah, we'll take the block. We'll take the blocks when we can. We'll block the 3. We'll both live. I'll be at 1. That'll be at 2. So I could probably just swing it with Lifrit, to be honest. Yeah, this deck is actually not bad. I don't need to curve out fast 7, so I can just repeat turn 7 if I need to. So I can just do Justice and Lifrit if. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, so that's everything in their hand. So no tricks. Merida showed up on goddamn time. Nice. Okay. So that's gonna be exactly 6. Let's do the Gates. Let's do the Merida. Let's start getting rid of the board. Yeah, we'll just break the base. Let them get rid of just 2 of their guys. I'll leave them with 2 guys, get rid of the rest of the guys in the field, and we'll just break the base. It's fine. So from here, yeah, I think from here, once we put down next turn, we're gonna put down Justice and Lifrit. If I get Athrun, I can also Athrun link if I need to. So it's gonna be pretty much good to go from there. So this has to swing into the. That's a gun tank. It's fine. But my board is gonna be just filled with blockers at this point. Yep. Absolutely fine. That's a pilot in their hand. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the Gates curves out pretty well, especially since I still like to go first with this deck. So what's gonna happen against aggro decks is that I want the ideal magical turn 4 is if I have Vanilla Kshatriya, Merida, and Gates in my hand. That can Yeah, that's pretty damn good. That can pretty much clear like an aggro field of like 3/11s at that point, 3/22s at that point. So I think the ability to have that, and the ability to on level 6 just do gates, get rid of everything, right? Even against like 1 Year War, when they do the Zeong turn, gates will clear all of the tokens that spawn out. You still have to, okay, so it's still being, you still have to like get rid of the Zeong, but it's 5 attack, so it's not unheard of to do that. Pass. We'll close combat, yeah, whatever. Oh no, it's still being. So if this is the Hallelujah build, lock on, okay. Nah, that's fine. We'll hold this close combat. I'm not in a huge rush to deal with anything. We'll do that, and then we will see. Turn 4. Yeah, if they play Dynamis Link lock on, that's a damn strong turn. But also knowing that they have Alleluia in their hand, I can't really be too aggressive right now. I need to figure out how to deal with that. Because once that Kyrios comes out, it's gonna be a real headache to deal with. Yeah, it's minimum 5. I think that's the best part about the first strike Kyrios is that once you have Alleluia in your hand, you can pretty much guaranteed to kill anything and then just be recognized as an actual threat on the board. I'll get the blocks when we can. I'm okay putting a little bit of damage on this. Knowing that we have a strike, next turn if I don't see anything, I'm just gonna do. Oh, okay. Okay. So Alleluia will trigger. Okay, get a card. Okay, get the vanilla. Okay, it's fine. So I'll do close combat and get rid of that. Okay. Yeah. No messing around. Main phase close combat, and then we would just put down for it because it is not a link unit, and we can always do this whenever we want. Yeah, I think. Okay, so Gates is going to be pretty much a dead card at this. Well, not dead, but it's going to be pilot linking. Oh, not linking, but we still block when we can. We'll use the Gates. Probably need to just wait a little bit with the Kshatriya because with that link it lets me. It's still a 4/5, which isn't horrible stats. It's nothing fantastic. Trinity Warship. Okay, so that means they're probably gonna be playing was it Throne Dre or something? I think that's what it's called. Probably just a rest guys. They are playing a lot of 3s, so this is gonna be super useful. Oops. Okay, so we got big Kshatriya when we need it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna just chill, right? I can always have this in emergency. If they swing, I'm just gonna keep blocking. Just the 1-for-1 trades. Because I can do the Kshatriya to deal the extra 1 to ping it, so it's not too bad. I have the gates for that to trigger that effect. Okay. Fool. Yeah, this card's pretty good. Nothing to follow up though. Nothing to follow up. Okay. Okay. If I could get Burrito, nice. Burrito though. Burrito's not gonna do much. I think 4/5. 4/5. We're kind of at a standstill because I'm pretty sure he's just gonna put down another Alleluia and Kyrios link. Okay, we'll put this down finally. With the lock on, you can probably just punch it, but I don't have this. So let's just see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and try to break this warship with the the linked, the paired silver bullet, just to see what would happen if I leave something like this vulnerable. We're not in a, I don't know, it's like a weird standoffish spot. Like, none of us have really played any power cards yet. That would be a power card. Yep, Galileo. Okay, so it's got first strike. Okay. But the good news is I can use other. I'll just. Ooh, what is this? Hallelujah? Hallelujah. SIP. Yep. Damage lift for fraud is a go. Nope. I'll take the breach. I'm gonna try to kill. I'll save. I'll keep saving this. I don't need to do anything else. Okay. Cool. That actually is a dead card against this. It'll kill the. I'm gonna put down Justice and forget about it. It's gonna kill the token. 4/4. 4/5/5. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna look at try to trade. Oh, huge. Huge. Yeah, because Marita would just be able to instantly kill this. Yes. Yeah, we put the 2 on here. The Marita Kshatriya link kills this, damages this, and then trades to this. So yeah, that would clear. If they swing with the GN armor type D, that's also pretty good for us. Because ideally I want to try to get rid of everything in the field, especially the Kyrios Transam, because this is going to take out 2 of their pilots away. And they already used up 1 Alleluia. Alleluia. Okay, we have enough to do a lot of things. Yeah, let's do Allua first. Nice. Okay, another Marita. We could always use those. Let me go Kshatriya, Marita. Unfortunately, Marita is always. Like, it's such a good card. Oh, I am big dumb. I am big dumb. I should have done Relua target this. I am the very dumb. Now I can't Kshatriya target this thing because it's level 6. Oops. That's on me. That is misplay. Yeah, let's just poke with the baby. Poke with baby Kshatriya. Get in there. I think most likely what I'm gonna have to do is. Oh, alright. Hey, you know what? No. Don't be. Just leave the silver bullet up. I think. Yeah, because if this had the extra damage, I would just swing with the silver bullet, and let them go ahead and try to trade these. But okay, so we do get to see Lock-On show up. 5/6. Lock-On gets to attack anything. Yeah, anything. Okay, so that's gonna go here. This is gonna go here. Yeah, breach. Yeah, damn. No, the Relua misplay was. I wouldn't say it's huge. I just say it's impactful. Because now these are both at 1. If I don't get another Kshatriya, I can't really clear these. If I do, that would be great. But he still has the XP in hand, so I can't really just drop Justice like I would normally. Ooh. It deals 2 damage though. I could just. That's so bad. I'll just put down the Justice and I'll link. I'll use the gates. I'll turn it into a 3. I'll make him use more. No, damn it. No, the 3 also doesn't matter because what's gonna happen is he'll put down the Exia, rest it for 1, and then that'll be 3 damage to the token. Probably should just let the token as is and just let him pop it. Yeah, That board's tough to deal with when I don't have any other units. Uh-huh. Oh. Yeah, that works out too. It's actually funny because the gates would have been able to deal with this shit. Nope. We'll just take our lumps. We'll take all those lumps. Yep. Yep. So what can we do? What can we do to restabilize? No, it just comes down to if I can get Kshatriya, then I'll be able to stabilize back. Actually nah. I'll be at 1 shield, then he'll have 2 up. Yeah, even if the link pops these 2, can't get rid of this. I mean, I can bounce these 2. That's at least the upside. Nope. Okay. Nah. Okay. Yeah, that was on me. Not realizing that Merida was not going to be able to target the GND. That's on me. But I mean, it's just more like I just need to get familiar with using Merida because I haven't used it since GD1. I think I played like 1 deck and it was like I played the blue red ping deck and I was like, this deck doesn't like me at all. And now here I am again playing Merida, but at least in a little bit more slower method. You know, back then that was the rush deck. Gates, Merida, Kshatriya, close combat. We'll keep it. Yeah, we'll keep it. That one's not bad. These are good anti-aggro hands. This is what I would like to see if I would be playing in a tournament where there's a lot of aggro. Just because it really does allow me to stabilize the field, put a huge, 5/5 on the board. The 5/5 matters to me because it trades with Gundam after I already swing and probably get rid of something on their field. So that to me is a very, very powerful like early turn because at that point I'll probably get to kill off 2 of their probably 2 if I'm lucky 3 of their weenies, right? Yeah, what? Nah, I'll see what they play. I'm not doing anything for like another turn anyway. I got the 2 gates in hand, so if they want to play more aggro, they can. If they're playing like a blue-purple aggro deck, then I'll just be able to drop double gates. In 2 turns, though. That's the big asterisk on that sentence. But with Merida and Kshatriya, I'm okay if I draw another bigger Kshatriya. 2 of these guys? Yeah, it's okay. I don't really want to do anything. I don't care about the X base. Yeah, like I'm just gonna let these guys rock. I don't really need to do anything. I'm not too stressed. Okay, good. So put it down. At least you have a turn 3 defender. Yeah, it's probably the Destiny Gundam build. And the Destiny Gundam build, it's important that I have Battle of Aces at a certain point so I can deal with Destiny Gundam because it's never gonna go past 5 HP unless they link not Shin to it, which is fine. But it does slow it down for a turn, so they would have to still be at 5 for at least 1 turn. Oh no, fail strike. Ooh. Okay. That's take eat the damage. Yeah. Okay. Oh no, big Kshatriya. Could have used that. Okay. We still don't know what else. Oh, hey, big Kshatriya. Okay, so we can do the stuff that I want to do. I wish they put down another 1/1, but oh well. Beggars can't be choosers, you know? Alright, so we'll kill that. Then we'll do the gates to pop the other ones. So it's a 1-for-1. It's not too bad. Right? Is it? Is it going to be a 1-for-1? I think it's. But yeah, I think it's purple white. So maybe it's just overflowing in their hand. Anyway, lose gates. Okay. Yeah, the next turn we can do Kshatriya Marita again. Okay. Alright, so this might be a Tekkadan build. Not bad. Okay, gun. Oh, okay, so it is blue-purple. Okay. That's respectable. But it wasn't like super duper aggro. Yep, come on. Yep. Okay, so they had to use Mika for that. So that was a lot of pings, get rid of vanilla. Which I'm okay with. And I get a Vesalius. Nice. Alright, yeah. 3 HP is a little bit awkward for both these guys. That means I can't really use... Okay. 3... So 2... I have 2 close combats in hand. Okay. If I do anything, they're just gonna be able to counter swing into it. So I can either set up for next turn and let this thing die. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pass. I'm gonna pass. I'll see what happens because I can just close combat and set up for when I do Kshatriya stuff next turn. Yeah, it's gonna be super minus, but oh, never mind. It's actually gonna be pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna lose Vesalius here. Hold on. So we do. Yeah, it's fine. We'll take the 3. I think we just do double close combat now, because what my plan is going to be Kshatriya Link, Marita, deal 2 to here, then punch the Angsha. But I can on-swing kill Angsha too. No, yeah, I'm still taking damage either way. It's actually, yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Right? No, damn it. Ah. No, I didn't use the second close combat. Fuck. Okay. Well, rookie mistakes on me. Because we do this, deal the 1 here, right? We do this. We just needed, yeah, we could have left that alive. We could have left that alive because it was at 1, and then just did not need to play the second close combat and just swung into the Angsha, and that would have killed the Adept. We would have lost Vesalius, which is whatever, but it would have saved us the close combat. So, yeah. Thank God I'm doing this on on recording so I can acknowledge my mistakes. Okay, and then from here, next turn we're gonna go ahead and just play our Justices. We're just gonna dump these on the field. Hi, Corsica. Yeah, this is where the close combat would have been really helpful to have. Really helpful. Oh, never mind. Alright, we got the gates. We got bailed out. Gates now becomes a 1-for-1. God damn, fucking gates. It's a good card. It's a good card. I can't say anything else other than that. Although I kind of want to wait till you use the second Corsica, because they always have the second Corsica. Yeah, let's see what happens. we'll get a little bit greedy because we can always block with the Phantom. And they used up Adept, they used up Mika. They might have to use another Adept, another Mika to get rid of the Phantom, which is, yeah, that's like what? It's more cards out of their hand than it should be good for, and then I'll just be able to drop Silver Bullet, and that just becomes a nigh killable blocker. Angsha, yep, Kshatriya's dead. Unfortunately, the 5 HP really, yeah, the 5 HP makes it so fragile. It's kind of like how I used to treat, okay, that's fine. That is gate's actually gonna be able to deal 1 more damage here, which is pretty good for me. Oh yeah. So the 5 HP makes me remind me of how I used to deal with like Ale Strike, where like if it took any damage, I'm just gonna swim with it. Blocker be damned, you know. Ooh. Okay, so we can do. All right, cool. Yeah, we'll just put one under it. Oh, right, the fucking Phantom. God damn it. Whatever. They got 1 card in hand, so unless this is a Mika, if this is a Mika, I'm swinging with this Phantom. But yeah, the Anshas can probably trade here, and I can just keep putting down Justice after Justice after Justice. If it's an action card, what action card did they play? Where do you saw Fail Strike? Whatever. More blockers. Okay, so the 1 armor is down, 2 cards in hand. I mean, I have to like what, show resolve into something good. Gates is fine. We block with the damage 1 because this is the one. The gun tank, is that gonna swing? I mean, I think the Angsha swing into Justice might happen. But as soon as it comes back to my turn, I'm gonna put down Justice Silver Bullet. Okay, so we're gonna do that. So they're gonna have they have another Angsha or gun tank. That's fine. I'll bait that out. This Angsha can go ahead and kill the Justice, which is also fine. Oh no, okay. 5-4. Oh hell no. God damn it, yeah, Graceful Meter. Actually, I had no targets, so that might have been just an overzealous. Oh hell no. Yeah. Yeah, no, we're just gonna swing. If I'm gonna do okay, so that's nothing. Yeah, I'll swing with the second Justice. Why not? Mika, or is it Mika? Korska. Okay. That's fine. We got 3 blockers up. 3 blockers, 3 cards in hand. It has to be specifically Mika Gundam Amuro. Mika to pop the damage token, Amuro to rest the Silver Bullet, but even then, that would still leave me with no shields, and I'm able to block the 3rd attack, so it's not bad. We'll damage 1, go for that trade. I'm just gonna swing probably the through, right? Oh, yeah, okay, we're definitely letting that go through. That's fine. I don't need 3 Justice on the field. I need Silver Bullet. Okay, nope. So what 3 card combination? Hyakuren, Gundam, Amuro. Okay, so shit, so Gundam's gonna swing into Justice. That's fine. Take the trade. Yeah, because we have the 2nd Silver Bullet in hand, so we still have 2 shields. So Justice breaks. trying to think of any burst that might fuck me over. Blue purple fatal strike's probably the only burst, but that's whatever. All right, justice in, and then we would swim with the token next, because if that's a base, I'm just gonna keep this up. Have 2 blockers just in case, because I don't need to rush at that point. GM, okay, yeah. So that's pretty good showing, even with I think I misplayed like twice. So yeah, I mean, I'm still, yeah. That, oh my god, yeah, that close combat would have helped so much against Toggies. I did get a little bit lucky on the draws after the misplay. We'll do 4. We'll do 4 games. I'll give you guys one more. So yeah, that really, I don't know. That's like, I just need to be able to see the numbers more often to recognize it. Okay. Fine. I'll keep this one. Lift on turn 3. I can do Lift Vesalius turn 3. Aegis is back up. Yeah. I mean, Aegis could easily be MA mode, but I feel like that would be a little bit specking too hard against aggro. MA mode, the 4/6 stat line means it does die to Gundam very easily, which I'm not a huge fan of. It also doesn't kill Gundam. That's why I'd rather settle for a 5/5 stat line. The effect is okay against if it's a non-aggro matchup, it's going to be a lot better. But really, I just like it for the stat line to be completely candid on why it's in the deck. Okay. We'll do Lifrit and Novasalius in this case. We can just hold up. They're gonna probably armor me. Yeah, that's my only thing. Like against going first against the aggro deck when they could potentially do Amro, it really hurts the plan. That's why I'm saying I need the Kshatriya. Oh, the Korska. Okay, never mind. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. We got Graceful Demeanor to deal with that, and Battle of Aces. Okay. Not gonna do anything. I'm gonna pass. We're gonna pass. The other part of why I like playing red white so much is that I can just sit on my ass and just say pass, but still have stuff to do on their turn. You know, with the high amount. Oh, there's the Gundam Amuro. But this time we had the Battle of Aces. So we can actually get away if Gundam swings into Lifrit, which I think they're gonna do after I play this Graceful Demeanor. I think they're gonna bounce this and kill the token. Okay, all right. So at this point, no shields have been broken. The aggro strategy has not worked out pretty well. Right, so this would be the moment when the gear would switch and they would swing and Lifrit. Yep. And then, because we have the Battle of Aces, we will now proceed to pop that on the end phase. Alright, so they play back the 2, which is good. That gives me Alright, so we are in a very lucky spot. The fact that they went for Korska and not the Amuro that turn was huge, because we were able to do that big play. Now the fact that they have the 2 GMs here, also fine, because we're gonna kill one of them. So now they're gonna have to deal with the 7/5 Kshatriya, which involves another link to get to run into it. Yeah, we'll kill that one. We'll break the Korska. I'll let them attack into me, or I'll take damage so I can get more pilots in my hand. I'm okay with either. We have another Graceful Demeanor in hand when the tokens start to pop out. If white base pops, if they do white base this turn, and then play another card, Graceful Demeanor helps me get out of that situation. Swing into shield. Okay, not bad. Yeah, ignoring the Kshatriya's valid play. Gundam Barbados. Gotcha. Okay, so we can bounce to Barbados. Not recommended, but it is available. Ooh, yes. We did draw into the Athrun, so alright, we got a lot of options. Okay, we have more options. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4 Vesalius. We actually drop Aegis. So with this opens up a lot more. So what I can do is, no, we would need to do the link, the Merida link. This will swing into the token. We will damage the Barbados because that's going to be an easy kill. Leaving this this is whatever. It's gonna have 3 HP. I don't care about that. It having 3 HP means that this is most likely gonna try to bait the Gundam into attacking to it. But we're gonna go ahead and swing in, kill the Barbados. We have close combat in case of emergencies and graceful demeanor. We're gonna chill after that. So it works out pretty well. Okay, actually, Amuro, whatever. Amuro trades into both of these, so that's fine. I'll take getting rid of an Amuro. Would that have made me want to target down the Gundam instead? Because I mean, the other alternative could have been we had Aegis, Athrun, so we could have done. That would have been better actually. So this is what we could have done. We could have done Aegis, Athrun. Swing into the Gundam, kill that. Then Kshatriya swing into shield, deal 1 to the damaged GM, kill that. Then close combat the other one, close combat the Barbados. So that could happen, and I think that might have been a little bit better, actually. Now that I say it out loud, which is another. Okay, yeah, maybe I had Kshatriya in hand, so we would dump baby Kshatriya. Okay, that's still not terrible. I really want to. I don't really want to do anything actually. Actually, no. Well, let's kill Angsha. We'll close combat, then just kill him on the swing. Gundam can heal off for all I care. They still have the other. Oh, okay. Right, let's do it. Let's do it properly. Yeah, the way the numbers work in this deck, I really like the fact that we have 5 attack with all of our links. Okay, minus the Gates plus other guy, like Gates plus small Kshatriya. That's the only thing that doesn't really have that much. But the fact that we have 5 attack really matters against this shit. Yeah, no, we had to kill Gundam. Let's just go ahead. I'm hoping this was justice, but it's fine. Yeah. Get rid of that. We keep the graceful demeanor just in case, even though there's a gun tank here, and that's annoying. But they still have Amuro, and I'm just alpha striking with everything because there's no point in me keeping things up. And at any point that Amuro could come down, they draw cards. It's also pretty good for us. Putting more vanillas and more targets for graceful demeanor to bounce, also good for us. We'll hold off till next turn. Are they gonna swing Adept into this? I think it's okay if they did that. I think they have to. Because they didn't have another gun tank or Angsha, they would have like shotgunned off the gun tank into the Aegis and done that, then played the Angsha to kill it, or another gun tank. So interesting what they might have still. Granted, Gates, if I can draw Gates, that'd be great. I would probably just do the link, the pair. Just because it's gonna functionally do the same thing. So I might as well just have a body on board. Or draw another Kshatriya. Okay. I don't really. Okay, I will acknowledge that if I do this and I lose the game, it is a misplay on my end. Never mind. I am so happy I did this. Okay. Go swing in. because we can bounce. We can bounce these. These are not a threat. I don't care. Yep. Yeah, I don't care about these. I want to just go ahead. Have all the armors. That's a-okay. 2 armors. 2 armors in there. Okay, so the plant. Yeah, so we're gonna put down Kshatriya, and then pair the gates. Or even if I misclick, it's okay. But I'd rather just pair. And then we're gonna kill the gun tank, and we're gonna deal 1 damage to the adept. We have 2 left over. Oh, okay. So that was risky on the Vesalius play. If I did not get that, I would have. If it was like a lift for it, I would have been in a really bad spot. Silver Bullet also, Silver Bullet would have been okay. Probably wouldn't have played it. I probably just put down the Kshatriya as a vanilla, just because if it gets rested, it's whatever. Okay. So they played Show Resolve. They have 6 cards in hand, but 5 resources. And we have this. We have an emergency button that means that we don't die, no matter the combination of what happens. Who is this going after? That's the question. Base? Oh, that's fine. You can have that. I'm okay with this. No, this is when we just bounced the 1. We just bounced the 1. That's... I don't think it's possible for them to do a double link on 4. Yeah, no. That's I think in the game it's actually impossible to do a double link at 4. You can do 1 link. But I think this is when they have to go adept swing into Aegis. Oh yeah, I'm going to talk about this forever. We're still in combat on the action step because both players haven't passed their action step yet. Therefore, the action steps cannot resolve until both players pass that priority on action. So theoretically, if I had like another action I could have played, I could do Graceful Demeanor, bounce the card, and then do something else. It doesn't immediately end that action step. I found that interesting to find out, and it kind of makes sense. You know, like the rule state, both of them have to pass before it ends. And then we do damage calc, but there's no attacker anymore, so damage calc is fizzled. And now we know that they have 1 Amuro left, and they have the potential to kill 2 of my guys, but at the cost of 2 of their field. Okay, adept. Interesting. Adept. Okay, so there's no. Okay, there's the Mika. Okay. Huh. Surprised they didn't want to. Okay, they just don't. Surprised they want to kill the Aegis. But I mean, they can still do. They kill off like, yeah, they kill off 2 guys on the board this way. Yeah. It works out. Adept has to swing into Aegis. I don't have any blockers though, so. Okay, hold on, let's see. We went through 2 Maritas. Yeah, no, we're not getting. I don't think we'll get the 3rd one. Maybe I should have like manned up. I should have like said, nah, fuck this card and bounced it also. Make them replay another Amuro. Yeah, I don't know if that would have been a good idea. They have another Amuro in hand. So if we trade into the Hyakuren and we put this down, they're gonna swing here. Link can swing the other one. These are 2 Mikas ready. They didn't play Gundam. No, they're holding the Gundam. Yeah, we go for the trade. Yeah, we go for the trade and put down the Kshatriya, and then it's pretty tense right now. Yeah, I think if I had seen the Aegis play, it would have put me in a much better spot early on. Right? That was this game? I think it was this game. God, all these... God, the aggro games are trying to blend in my brain. Yeah. Adapt. Okay. Yeah. If I bounced... Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, this is... Unless we draw Merida, this is pretty much where the game ends. Close combat. Yeah, okay, whatever. We'll bank it. We'll bank on it. Yeah. It's the same thing? Yeah, it's the same thing. Pop doodle. Put it where it's gonna come down to what's in burst. This way, if I can get, if it's even a close combat in burst, unless they did have the Gundam. If they did the Gundam, that's fine. Then I don't think I really could have played out of that. But this comes down to, do I see? Hold on. 1, 2. So there's 1 close combat. There's 2 battle bases. Both of these are out, and I have 2 bases left. Yeah. Comes down to this. Okay, yeah. Nah, that's game. That was close. So, but no, I think I like the flow of the deck. That was a good game actually. I like the flow of the deck, and I think the ratios are fine. I mean, I wish I could play the 4th close combat, but that's it's not really up to me. It's up to, well, actually, it is up to me. It's just if I'm not being lazy. What are we playing? 1, 2, 3, 27 units. It's not too bad. They're all very impactful. Yeah, the Merida Athrun's not bad either as a combination. Visayas, Visayas, I think I can. I don't know. Like it's fine, but Ralua I feel like does more nowadays. Because I don't really need to pump. The only thing I'm pumping really is this to 5, and then if I'm gonna make lift for 3 on swing. So I'll have to see. I'll play more games and figure that out. But this is probably the only thing I would change the ratio. Maxing out these is fine. This is still a fine at 3. Yeah. Overall, not bad. I mean, I like the deck. I'm just getting used to it. It's different from my usual playstyle, especially with the pings involved now. It doesn't just automatically kill stuff. So I gotta work on that. But with that being said, thank you all for watching, and we will see you in the next one.